Good afternoon. Welcome to Coastal Resin and Glitter with Gloria. And I'm Gloria. I want to thank Mary for taking my email and inviting me to be with Coasting Through the Week on Wednesdays. This is my first one. So you'd think I hadn't done a video in the past 2 months. I'm a little bit on the nervous side, guys. Sorry. And I do know that I watched Epoxy 3 yesterday. She did different kind of bloom, 4 different kind of blooms. And I had already in my mind set that I was going to do a bloom today. Very simple. I have not had a successful bloom yet. I've tried it twice and has not come through. So that's going to be my first show. I am using a geode styled mold. Ryan, would you go get me my Christmas one that's on the coffee bar so I can show what I did there? So I'm going to go get Tabletop. According to what I've heard from Michelle, Tabletop, you don't need to worry about the temperature. So I'm going to go get probably just a couple of ounces of Tabletop because, of course, we need to let it do maybe 3 ounces. We need to let it bloom. I need to have enough for the white. I am going to use alcohol ink, violet and yellow. Don't have any idea what that's going to look like. And ocean white for my whites. I don't have the bloom that Pouring My Heart Out does in Australia, but I understand that this ocean white works also. So that's what I'm going to use. Anyway, thank you girls all for letting me join in, and I hope I do you right. I will be back after I get the Tabletop resin poured and mixed. Okay, I'm back. I went and I did 4 ounces of Tabletop. It's SGCI, I believe. Certified Tabletop, certified food safe, which we don't really worry about with this resin. But I want to do the Tabletop. Like I said, Michelle had, I think it was last week, done a mold, and she found that using the Tabletop eliminated having to wait for the temperature. So we'll see. Could be my 3rd fail at trying to get a bloom. Let's say. So I'm going to pour this, and it's, my light has been moved, and I think this has got to be kind of thin, doesn't it? Isn't that the case? I don't recall. Seems like the thinner the better. I've watched so many people doing this. So I'm going to put some over here for my white. And that's probably way too much for this little coaster. So let's pour some of that back out. And this is getting warm. I'll let that sit there for a minute. The bubbles were like crazy in this thing. It took longer to debubble it, and it really wasn't completely debubbled, than it did to do the mix the resin. So anyway, after today, you guys might say, well, maybe she's not suited for this. I hope not. I'm doing the best I can. My channel is new. I did post my 26th video last night. I think each one gets a little bit better. And I'm sure that this is open. I've got a couple jars, but you know how it is when you want one. The one that's open is never the one you find. And this is open. So I think we only need, gosh, this stuff is hard to squeeze out. I probably squeezed out way too much. And get this stirred up. See, and this is getting warm already, which I guess is all right. And I'm just going to do the crazy around everything. I'm not going to do the fancy, being that this is my attempt at a, finally an attempt at a, at a reasonably good pour that, you know what I did? I forgot to stir the edges after I took it out. Darn. So what do I do, guys? Do I pour that back in here and stir it? I don't see any white lines like there would be anything that's unmixed. All right, well, you know what? Today is, what is today? Saturday. So if it's not good tomorrow when I unmold it, I'll just redo it. It's not that big of a deal for this little bit. So anyway, practice makes perfect, right? Okay, so I have no idea. I guess I just drop the inks in. And some people, they take their white, I think they use white alcohol ink and just flare it all over. I'm not that brave yet. So I'm just going to, whoops, that was a squirt, wasn't it? And I have no idea what violet and lemon will look like. As we'll see. Things are moving kind of fast. And I don't particularly care for the crystals in the middle, so I just as soon just have the swirl so that it actually looks like a flower. Okay. Now, well, maybe I need to put a little bit more. You're telling me, you guys are telling me to do a little bit more there. Maybe there and there. I love the way you, Mary, do yours with the swirly thing, but that's not going to accomplish what I'm trying to do right now. And I don't know, maybe I'm putting too much ink in there. We'll see tomorrow. We will see tomorrow. Okay, so now I'm just going to try not to get a glob, and I will straighten up that glob when I get done swirling. And with such a small coaster, I do have quite a bit of leftover. Okay, so I've got a there and a there and maybe a there. Okay, so now we are going to draw lines, aren't we? I know this is probably boring for you girls that have done this forever. Sorry. And I like it when the petals have a little outward petal. Like this. Things are moving pretty good. And that was done. And now let's do just a small little circle in the middle. Okay. That's my coaster for the week. Sorry, coasting through the week. I know it's kind of simple for where all you girls are at, but like I said, I have not had a successful bloom yet, so time will tell. Did I show this, Ryan? So this is what I did Christmas time using this same mold. It's the same mold, and I used some of Intoresin's. This is the snowman, obviously, and it's Christmas tree, and just put some little trinkets around. And it turned out really cute. And again, I don't know if that's an option with you guys with coasting through the week with what your ideas are. So let me know what my limitations are, and I will abide by it. So let me close this out. This was simple. Let's hope it was a simple success. And I will see you on demold. Bye. I'm back. All right. So I think I can put a back coat on it now. It's a little tacky. It's not runny or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and put a back coat on. I ended up doing 5 widget spinners with the leftovers. So I'm going to put you on hold. I am going to go and get about 3 ounces of resin. I think I'm going to do it in white. And I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am back with 3 ounces. 3 ounces. And it's not cold because it sits on a warm mat, but it is full. Look at how full of bubbles that is. It's white. So I'm gonna have to put this through the bubble machine, or do I not worry about it because it is going to, I'm gonna put glitter in it. Maybe spray it with a little bit of, get a little bit of alcohol in it and see if maybe that calms it down. I know when I ran it through earlier today, it took forever for it to quit bubbling. It finally ended up just depressing it, or whatever it's called when you shut the vacuum chamber off, and it was pretty clear. I mean, you've seen that, but that is just full of bubbles. Okay, so I'm going to go to the vacuum chamber, and I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. I debubbled it some. It's still got tons of bubbles in it, but you know what? They're not going to show because I am going to put some glitter in it, and I guess we'll just deal with it. I am going to use from our Laura's Art Corner, her mirror. I've seen Tara and Jaybird use it a couple of times, and that is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know that it'll show through here, but it will around the edges maybe. We'll see. It's a good test of it, I guess. And whatever else I end up using it in, because I'm sure there's way too much epoxy here for just a backing. And I hate to use too much, but we want to have enough to show. So let's see how that is. Ooh, that'll be pretty, won't it? and I don't know if clear is the right thing for the back, because I was going to put some white, but if I put white, then I'm going to lose the glitter, aren't I? So I guess a little bit more glitter. If I have to buy another container of it, it's almost the end of the month. Isn't it hard to believe that this is the last, we're in the ending half of January already? Time just goes way too fast anymore. Okay, we're gonna call it good enough, and hopefully the back doesn't show through, because I will put a cork backing on it. And I'm sure that I've got extra. I was looking for one of my box molds from Intoresin for extra, and I can't find it. Okay, so let's put a lid on here before I fly that all over the place. Okay, so let's do this. Ooh, that is pretty glitter. I hope some of it shows through on the clear spots. Pretty. Looks like it is domed. Looks like it's domed to me. Okay, guys, I am going to see if I can find something to put. I've got
a turtle?
No, I'm not gonna put this stuff in a turtle. This is too precious for a turtle. Turtle don't need glitter. Let's see, what can I put it in that? Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm gonna find something. You'll see it in the morning. So we'll see you later, guys. Have a good. All right, so we are back to unmold. Came out here. I did unmold a couple of this extra. Look at this. This was from the glitter from Laura's Art Corner. That, what was it? What was that silver one called? Mirror. Ah, he's got a better memory than I do. I've got to remember that when he forgets to do something. Isn't that pretty? That is gorgeous. So let's get the extras before we get into what we're here for. And there is the, isn't that pretty? That mirror is pretty. It even shows up, I mean, kind of conflicts with the diamond crystally of the turtle, but it does show. It's very pretty. And then I did do, with the extra, I did one of the crosses. That's always pretty. Love that. And that there will be pictures at the end of it all finished. Then I did have enough to do 5 fidget spinners also. So we will unmold one of them, and I'll show you how to put it together. Which one do you want unmolded? Okay. He picked a different one, so we're unmolding this one. And this one is, could have used a little, I'll see that the silver or the gold kind of settled in here, but that's all right. It's still pretty. And it could have used some backing, but that's the one he wanted. So, and I put, this doesn't come together. I've already put the spinner on the back side of it. And you stick that in the hole. They kind of snap into place, and maybe well, no, it's got to go through there. I know they're tight. Maybe it's the wrong side. It might have been the wrong side. Now I've made these before, so I know it'll go in there. And of course, this is still a little on the soft side, but that's kind of crazy that it won't go in there. I don't think it'll snap together without it going in there. Let's see. Because it's got to go in there for it to spin. Yeah. That is. Huh. Now, like I said, I've done these fidget spinners before, and I did not have any trouble getting the spinner in. Let me try another one. That's kind of crazy. This one, of course, is rather boring. It does need some cleanup, but let's see if this one will go in. I don't want to put that kind of pressure on because my heat mat is underneath here and that's glass. I don't want to put that kind of pressure. So I'm going to go over here on the table. And no, I can't get it to press in. I'm going to have to figure it out because I know it works. Like I said, oh, there it is. It finally went in, that one. It just takes some muscle power. And then you take what I would consider the front, but it's whatever side you want it to be. And there it spins.
Did you back that one in white?
No, I didn't back it in anything. I just put the thing in, but it does need to have some cleanup. So if you want to sit back there and use your fingernails, and because this will just peel off.
I think I could do that.
Let's see that, and that. It's kind of a neat thing, neat little toy.
Keep
So
your hands busy.
Anyway, I've got 5 of those to do. I'm not going to unmold every one of those. That's not what we're here for. Then I did have some jewelry that I do have to back coat.
I think I like this one better because it has veining in it.
Has what?
The veining in it.
Oh, okay. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty. And of course, one of my hairs is in here. And then I've got these 2. I've got to clean this mold out. So I'll just, put some, put a pinch bail probably on this one, and I'll just put a backing on that one. Make them into necklaces. Very pretty, very pretty. So those are that. Now we get to the main thing that I'm here for, coasting through the week. All right, now I can't lie. I come out and I did peel it all back because I was anxious to see if it was a success, but I resisted. I did not take it out. That was a hard thing not to do, guys. So I'm going to take it out and kind of nervous because, like I say, this is my 3rd attempt and I have never had a successful one. Oh, I would consider that maybe a success. Quite pretty. And I like the fact that I use this mirror on the back for the backing. It's funny how resin does what resin wants to do, and even though it was centered, it floated this direction. But that's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect. I don't have the petals over on this side like I do over on this side. So anyway, girls, and it does have to have a little bit of cleanup, and I will probably put some silver around the edge. Pictures, I'll put pictures at the end. So I want to say this was a pleasure. I hope that's not too boring for you guys that have been doing the coasting through the week for a while now. So I'm sure that the blooms are nothing for you. But anyway, we will see you next week. I'm going to try to figure out something different to do. I don't know what to do, but we will figure it out, and we'll coast through the week. All right. Like I said, pictures at the end. And thank you, my guys, for tolerating me and letting me join the group. You have a good week. To everybody out there, bye. Bye.